Well, hello there. So I was not feeling up to yesterday's stream, but um, after thinking about it, I have some time today. I have no pressing demands right now, and really nothing else to do. So, let's switch scenes, and we can talk for a little bit about what the plan is. So, this gorgeous game here is Horizon Zero Dawn. Actually, technically, this is Forbidden West, the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn. So, in Forbidden West, I have 100%ed the game once. Unfortunately, I did so on my first game file before I started NG+. So, while I have all the rest of the achievements, there are 3 achievements I do not yet have. And that is to do the, a playthrough of the main quest on Ultrahard, get all the New Game Plus exclusive dyes and such, and to get all the, to just complete a playthrough on NG+. So we are in story mode right now, because I was thinking I'll do the Ultrahard playthrough of the story after I have all the dyes and such, or perhaps I'll figure out how much the story contributes to that and then just leave only that remaining. But I really enjoyed Zero Dawn, so much so that I did decide to 100% it. The problem is that 100%ing it before New Game Plus, if you're going for all the achievements, is kind of a waste. You basically have to 100% it in NG Plus anyway. So I decided that instead of just putting it off any further, I'd stream it. I was planning on this starting in the base, right next to the New Game Plus stuff, but apparently my latest save was right after I did all the introductory stuff, the questline and such. So, actually, let us return to the title screen and restart that, because I think that'll be more fitting. I want just before 77:51:23. Yep. So this is 13 seconds before I started my New Game Plus save. So there are some weapons I have not fully upgraded. Perhaps that will be done in the course of this playthrough. But for now, I do have... what's the inventory key? That one. 100% game completion and 100% DLC completion. So there are some data points I didn't get because those aren't counted. But honestly, just kind of a collectathon. I want those achievements more than I really want, like, everything done. Alethea. Yep. Let's see if I remember these. This is Alethea. This would be Poseidon. This one would be Artemis. Is this one Hades, or is it Hephaestus? The hammer makes me think it's Hephaestus. No, it's Minerva. Oh, it's the broadcast signal to hack the bots and destroy it. But here's Hephaestus, building 1. The clouds would be... it's not Alethea. It's Aether. Which leaves one of these as Hades and the other... Is it Sakara? It's Sakara. Yeah, so... Demeter, but I guess that is a leaf. Which leaves this one as Apollo. Are none of these Hades? No, I just completely forgot Apollo was a thing. Which is fair, because Ted Faro made everyone else forget it was a thing too. Feels so bad for Sabina. There's Gaia, Luthia. I guess Hades is not a character with which we interact. Anyway, let's New Game Plus. That's a character we'll meet later. This is going to be very spoiler heavy because this is the end game base. This bit here, and we are going to be playing through the whole game. New Game Plus difficulty. Do I actually want to do story, or do I want to rush through the story on Ultra Hard? Let's try the main story on Ultra Hard. I know the tutorial. Let's see the tutorial. I think I did my main playthrough on the hardest difficulty that isn't Ultra Hard, but the achievements for New Game Plus anyway. I think Ultra Hard locks you into Ultra Hard. The other difficulties allow you to swap to any difficulty other than Ultra Hard.
Sparks to steel.
I am going to turn up the audio for you guys. No, that's 64% total. It's better just to do that. This should be 20%. Well, no, it's not 20% louder. It's 20 out of 70, which comes out to about a third. So that's 30% louder, 20% out of 100% more. I am realizing I forgot to fill my water bottle. Oh well. Display subtitles on. Yeah, pretty useful. I've got a 4080 in this thing, we can handle this. I know motion blur hurts some people's eyes, so I'll turn that down a bit. Yeah. These here are what you would get from like, actual real-life cameras, so it makes it look more like a movie than it does like you're actually there, but considering it's a third-person game, I'm going to lean into that. And hopefully I don't skip the intro music this time, because In the Flood by Aleska Lovacek is amazing.
Am I the one to hold this crown of ash and salt? Their kind is close to me. I have to block it out. My voice has grown so somber. These words don't seem like mine, but the iron won't subside. No matter what I try. storm. If I falter, if I fall, the wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand in the flood? A voice calls me forth through darkness unknown. My heart with silence burns through solemnness and bone. The edge beyond the shore, this weight of root and rod. I long to reach the other, to find the path we lost. And my raindrops in the flood, in this emptiness, in the storm. If I'm broken, if I'm torn, the wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand in the
Sparks to steel. Never seen anyone use one of those to get around.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chain Scrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine, fine. Though, should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
I see smoke, but not a lot of activity.
Smoke's probably coming from something the machines wrecked. As for the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of all the fuss.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones, and lots of them. Bristlebacks, they're called. Strangeness is, they're not native to the Daunt. Just showed up, all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Oh, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross Ulvund. Boss of Chain Scrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage was his idea.
Yeah, well, I'm just passing through. Got an embassy to attend.
You should have said. That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
What are you talking about?
Hear that? That's your answer.
Who is that?
Karja's son priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says. That embassy at Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it. Ha!
Great.
you don't do as I say immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent. Exposed to attack, I might have died. Oh, me you refuse to transport, but not this... what? This Nora girl? This savage? Besides, scallywag.
Wadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian?
Really? Well, that lessens the insult, I suppose.
I came here for the embassy at Barren. Way I hear it, so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did Ahriman, proclaim the Sun Priests most precious and worthy of safekeeping. See? Scripture. I shall head to Barren Light when the captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear, and not a moment sooner.
Fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know? Where is Erend? Wouldn't mind speaking to someone a little more action, a little less... scroll.
Wadis.
Studious Wadis.
Studious Wadis sent Aaron and another Vanguard out at daybreak to clear the way.
And so at daybreak...
Hey! Shh. Down the valley, then?
Yeah, said they checked the ruins on the left bank for tracks. Take it from there.
Okay. I hear there's a work stoppage. Any way to upgrade my gear?
I'll bet the smith and chain scrape would let you use his workbench. As for the bristlebacks, you might want to craft some acid arrows. Hitting their canisters with those will take them down quick.
Thanks. I'll find Erend and I'll bring him back. Hey! Where do you think you're going?
What? To the top of the ridge. To wait in safety.
Sorry. Operator's under strict orders. No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Best start cranking.
Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to Chain Scrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren Light. Embassy.
If such be the will of the sun.
It will be. Trust me.
And this is where we were when we started stream, more
I
or
gotta
less.
find Erend. But
I
it might be
saw-
good to hit Chain Scrape first.
Some green shine about here.
Upgrade my bow.
So I'm going to go grab it. Yeah, so this is the gorgeous game that is Horizon Forbidden West. Razors down there? Scrounger.
Frost will make it brittle.
Banghorn. Banghorn. Scrounger. They don't want me getting up this side. Thankfully, listening to developers is something I'm not very good at.
A rush of air.
Ah.
Nice. Positive green shine.
and I was only about 15 meters off with where I put the point. Chargers, they seem to have completely removed striders from this game. Now the question is, do I still have the upgrades to my spear that I gained from...
Smoke. I wonder where it's coming from.
Is she talking about the smoke down in the valley? Boss strider shit. I don't always with it. I believe that is the campfire at which we started the game. The stream. Chain scrape or alright, we'll go to chain scrape first and
These machines must have torn through this camp. This valley definitely isn't safe.
Morphing chain. Great wood for some arrows. Looks like I have 20. So, who is... Well, actually... How does the focus know to put the word chain scrape over that? I think I can see how it would read the arrow, but how does it know that that means chain scrape? So, don't lean into fighting a, tide caller. Tide caller? I actually don't remember exactly what they're called, but one of the slaughter spine, tide caller, thunderjaw might be a bit of a pain too. This one might not be a kill. It was. Anyway, let's get some loot. Craft some arrows. And now let's head to chain scrape.
Machine. It must be a bristleback. It must be chain scrape. Jaruf said I could get my bow upgraded in there. Might be able to tinker with my other gear too.
Where's this dead bristleback? That is indeed a bristleback.
Acid. Did the bristlebacks do this?
The savior?
Oh, I
Wanna
know this
come in,
might be
Savior?
called that.
Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
The soundtrack is so good. I really can't wait until we get into yeah, here's Petra. Petra Forge Woman.
Petra? Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barren I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
So in the base game, I tried to play Aloy
Well, this old white guy
as
sounds like trouble.
social
Maybe Petra
because
could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
no, I don't. I have endgame gear.
Best I can do.
Which one is it that it wants me to upgrade? This one. Use this anymore, but what does my top grade here look like? What's it need upgrading that I can do? I can do this. Oh, because I found that brim shot. Nice. Use this one that often. I do like this one, which I have already fully upgraded. What are the coils on it? It's empty on coils, so open my inventory and fix that. It was this one. This is a useful-ish effect. Yes.
My drink. Anyone.
Well, all of these quests, but since we're in Ultrahard, I am just shotgunning the main quest. Machine Strike's actually kind of fun, but I need to go help out Aaron. So I do have the flighty thing. Where's the exit? Oh, it's not showing me the exit this way. This is...
We are on the same side here, Ultra. The bristle.
Charger site. Actually, let's get a charger and then we'll ride off the safe route. more bristlecbacks. Oh, it might not be active yet until I help Barren clear out the bristlebacks. Funny enough, I don't think bristlebacks are even native to this part of the region. They're like down here in the desert mostly, where you find them. Fire clean. There were some chargers.
It's after me!
That bristleback's gonna run him down. Get to safety! Exploring hardware.
Since chargers are a mount, they stay in defensive mode override it forever.
Get inside until it's safe.
Where is... Oh, he's dead. Nice job, mine failed. Anyway, Barren.
This whole area is rigged with tripwires.
Make it worth your while if you kill these scroungers!
It's always something.
Scroungers are weak to electric.
Hold tight! I'll see what I can do!
Wow.
You just gonna leave Port Thurless up here?
Overloaded its systems.
Dead.
Ah, look who's back. And look who can still use a hand. Me!
That's the last one.
Hello, Red. What a day.
To keep me going.
Thank the forge you showed up. Tripwire's handy. Machine hunter's a youngin's game.
Come on over. Let me give thanks proper like. I see you're a practiced hunter. Took you less time to kill those scroungers than vanguards to kill one bristleback.
So the vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Down that bristleback, headed south. But then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do.
South, after more bristlebacks?
Probably. This whole valley is swarming with them. The vanguard seemed dead set on getting rid of them.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt, you're gonna want a tripcaster. Not just any tripcaster. One of my make. Free of charge.
It's gonna be a green weapon, which means I already have a better one.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep. Been tweaking the design since I left Jane's Scrape. More room to tinker out here. Less chance of, well, accidents.
I should.
Oh, you're lucky to know they had tripcaster trial. I later can try it out.
Maybe. After I get things under control.
I did also 100% the
So Aaron headed south.
um,
I should be able to
Machine
pick up his
strike
tracks with my
and the-
focus.
he surely won't mind if I use the materials from these.
First tracks headed up the hill. The Aarons? My focus can help me follow them. Let's see where this leads.
And there's just a little bit of Skyrim horse. Probably would have been faster to do that the normal way, but this is how we do. We just kind of get more bristleback carnage, and they're having me leave my mount here with clever use of
Sounds
jump
like
up.
someone's putting up a fight.
Yeah, but we didn't want to animate this with Aloy already on something, so I think those are scroungers. They may be scrappers. No, scrappers have the cheeky things. I'm gesturing the buzzsaws at the bottom. So,
Another one down!
Now this is
so
what
those
I was
are, I
for.
believe, scroungers, the hyena ones.
No ledgers to fill. No boring mid-afternoon patrols.
Hi, Aaron. We've missed you. Aloy, it would be really funny if Aloy just shot an
Just
arrow
a
through
hammer.
it.
Just the fight.
Announce her presence.
Aloy?
Erend!
Acid canisters on its side, aim for and pop with elemental damage to cause a cascade.
Stay where you are. I'll handle the rest.
Sun Scourge. We're just gonna craft a few more of these.
Those bristlebacks have acid canisters on their backs. It should trigger a chain reaction if I hit them with acid arrows.
Oh, that was a complete mess. Ultrahard is wrecking me. Okay, that's gonna be an explosion. That's another machine down. Wild kids are scary. I believe machines take bonus tear damage when they have the acid effect on them. Another machine down. I want that acid because I just spent a bit on this fight.
I'll save the extra stock for later.
Aloy, you might have to meet me halfway here. Ah! God.
I also probably could have. Oh, I hit that at some point and dropped it on something. And healing supplies. Hold on. All my skills. I think literally just this one I haven't gotten. Which is strange. I should have had all the skill points, but I think there's a bug with the arena not giving enough skills or something.
Caught me at my best, as usual.
Well, you did the hard part. I just took care of the stragglers. How bad is it?
This? Who needs ribs, huh? Oh. I'm good. I'm good. Huh. Okay, well, I know you didn't come all the way to the Daunt just to watch me get wrecked. So what's the story?
I need the embassy to happen, so I can head west. Erend, what I did at the Spire... what we did... it didn't end the threat. It just slowed it down. There's still more to do.
Really? Well, that's great. I mean, yeah, not the threat's not over part. That's not so great. But hey, whatever you're up against, your spear, my hammer, just like old times.
Is she gonna turn him down? Then?
Erend, I need the embassy now. I can't wait for you to heal.
Couple of days rest, if that.
Actually, even if you weren't hurt,
Damn it, Aloy.
what I have to do
Like, I
is-
understand the thrust of the
better if I
messaging
do
of
it
this game is that, Aloy thinks she has to do all this alone, but she really doesn't.
That figures.
But
Erend! I hate to interrupt the romance, but I'm pretty banged up here.
Don't blow your blaze, I'm coming.
he was just up there.
This just keeps getting better. Huh. Listen, I'll go to Barren Light, get patched up. If you want this embassy to happen, we're gonna need this sun priest, Studius Wadis.
Oh, I know him. I'll clear the Valley of Bristlebacks, then send Wadis to Barren Light. I'll catch up with you there.
Well, I guess that's sort of like a goodbye.
I'm sorry?
You? Sorry? Ugh. Yeah, that'd be a first.
Where is this coming from?
Hey, just, forget it, yeah. Ugh. It's nothing.
It sounds like something.
All right, fine. Now, after the Battle of the Spire, when you took off, you left without so much as a handshake. I mean, people like me, we fought and bled at your side, Aloy. You just disappear? What kind of person does that?
Erend, look. I'm sorry it wasn't easy for you when I left. And I know it's not easy now, but... what I've been doing... life on Earth is in danger. And only I can save it.
Doesn't mean you have to do it alone.
Yeah. Everything dies unless I succeed.
Well, then let me help. Oh,
He has a point.
There's no
And-
machine
and
to
like-
fight, no bad guy to kill. What I've got to do,
early game Aloy, so much cringe.
I can't even explain it. Not even to people I care about.
Oh, so much for being useful. Okay,
Erend! By the forge.
I guess that's my cue.
Maybe I should go with you to Barren Light.
No, hey, you're needed elsewhere. Obviously. We'll make it without you.
There is just a lot
That doesn't sound good.
You'll have to handle that one.
cringe in early game Aloy. I really hope they don't revert her to being like, oh, I don't need anyone in game 3. I hope she keeps the lessons of other people. We are fundamentally human. We are social animals, and everybody needs help sometimes. That's why there's more than one of us. To steal a quote from the ghost of Agent Roy Barrett in, I think it's Freedom TM, that line comes up at the Battle of Sky Ranch.
Quarry Thor's mentioned.
See, even in this situation, allies give him someone else to shoot at. Okay, that's gonna be an explosion. Swap back to the damage bow. There we go.
One less machine.
Where is... not that one, this one. Last argument. That's a weapon type that I believe is designed to be very good against machines. I don't have purge water ammo on here. Oh, that's a big explosion. Dude, what are my armor resistances? I might be weak against quite acid right now. This is the one I'm wearing. No, I have acid resistance. This one has worse, better. But I do like the look of this. I don't like the hat. I like the look of it. Actually, I do have the armor that I'm using for the visuals. What is the armor of the visuals? Oh, that's what there's this one. The Nora Valiant. So I can change armor without messing up the look. It's 40, 31, 32. 40, 30, 35. That's for stealth. This is for resonator. Actually, this is giving me medicine capacity, which I find useful. So, we're gonna stick with what we had. Ooh, fire's back. Looks like they've chosen to make... Oh, I know they've chosen to make Blade yellow in this game instead of the green from the last.
Another one down.
And explosion, if it hits at least one other. Yep.
One less machine. Another one down.
One, there's two.
Look at that thing drop!
There. Quarry's safe.
Stranger, come on over here.
I am going to turn down the game capture just a bit. I should probably apply a stronger compressor to it to squeeze the highs lower and the lows higher, but... So in the last game, Blaze was quite green, but I think when they added Metal Bite to this game, they chose to make that green and make Blaze yellow. So this is a weirdness of the game that you'll see quite a bit. When you finish a thing and then have to go talk to someone, they will always walk back to their position and then face you. I should actually have a skill for removing this. Yes. But that might have reset. And that is F base, and that should reduce the amount of damage I'm taking from that metal bite buildup. Yep. And then I can go back and put on the stealth one that I... Actually, I think I was using the Survivor Tree shield. No, we'll just put on Stealth Stalker. This one's really useful in bites, and I think most of this is bites, not sneaking, so...
Come here, kid, I wanna talk. I don't know what Anora's doing out here, but consider yourself owed. We tried to hold off and wait for the Vanguard, but one of them bristlebacks charged us. Next thing you know was a full-fledged fracas.
Is everyone okay?
We lost some good people, but we would have lost the whole quarry without you.
Well, at least it's quiet now.
Your ears ought to be ringing with a quarry at work, but Chain Scrape's whistle ain't blowing, so we're stuck picking up the pieces.
I need to get going.
I'm not getting into the Olven quest line right now.
Thanks to you, that might actually be possible today.
I think I've cleared out most of the bristlebacks. Valley should be safe enough to travel. I'll go give Bloodies the good news. And maybe this embassy can finally happen.
There. Fine. I should find a Sunwing and see if I'm allowed to override them. This is broken, by the way. Just the one Fireflaw thing. You do have to be kind of careful against some of the enemies that have pull. Don't let yourself be in a position where they can pull you onto low ground instead of high ground. But it's quite cool. I might actually show it off against this
Time to give Bloodies to Barren Light.
machine strike there. Who I believe is in the back of the tap. They head inside and this way. Yep.
Hey, come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
Yes.
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark.
Never mind,
I'll
you
give you
can't hear
something
that. I don't
special
know
if you
about
win it
this
on my
script.
boards too.
Alright, we'll not play this machine strike.
Be here if you change your mind.
I will instead do it at the first place inside the Forbidden West. He wants a corrugated piece of metal on which to put food. It has been months since I played this game. That is just how my memory works. Two luggies. Is he actually inside there? No, he's not. He's not.
way
who's
to
gonna
Barren
have
Light is
or
clear.
your roof.
Get moving.
You're not errand vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When
says...
I've cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay.
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
Well, I shall not be moving anywhere until the whistle has sounded. If it is not safe for them, then it is not safe for me.
Fine. I'll make sure the whistle gets blown, and then I'll be back.
Hear that? We're not leaving yet. Unpack the cart!
No. I'll be right back. Don't get comfortable.
As if that were possible here.
Petra mentioned Olvind is supposed to be in charge around here. Guess I should talk to him to get the whistle blown.
They have set it up cleverly such that you can't. One of the quests in the Olvind line is from the outside of the Daunt, so you cannot complete this quest and have Olvind depose before it's time for him to.
Some kind of payment.
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Olvent Freehold.
You see, he thinks he's being a good guy by pointing out that she did those despite being a woman, but
silks and wine of Meridian to this
you know,
settlement.
maybe just don't acknowledge. Actually, I don't know. I'm not an expert on that. Do not quote me on that.
Well, by the
I'm just not gonna talk about.
Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Yes, that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of...
You are correct that it's not Mars. I don't think I upgraded the stream info. That was bad of me. I never hit done.
Well...
Let me turn off that audio before it deafens people again.
Let's get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. I cleared out all the bristlebacks.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock, time to blow the whistle.
Oh there, not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Make sure the valley is safe again. Shouldn't take more than a day. Or two.
No. You blow the whistle now.
These are innocent Osram lives we're talking about here. Surely the delay...
Either you do it now, or I will.
I mean, Olvin's...
I knew you could do it! Friends, gather round. The savior of Meridian has done it again.
Now, Olvind is what?
Defeated.
Prevaricating. Olvind is prevaricating, but he's correct.
Chainscrape is open for business.
You do want to make sure she's not lying and protect the kanji cards.
Olvind has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Yeah.
That's more like it.
Yeah. Woo.
Ha-ha.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah. I guess I do.
Olvind should see that that just strengthened his political position. Anyway. Yeah, what kanji are you working on? Yay. I can return to... I need to return to Wadis.
Scrape's back to work. Merchants should be open to trade. I should see if they have anything useful before I send Wadis off to Barren Light. Better see what... You heard the whistle. Time to go.
Is there any specific
I was
theme to
supposed to
them?
have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Barren Light, buddies. Like Aloy said, Captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
For bases, as in you're not including conjugations of them? I suppose it wouldn't be necessary for kanji practice. How would you show a conjugation in kanji? Is it just inferred by the surrounding grammar, or do you have another kanji that you put next to it? Do you modify the kanji in some way?
Hades. Maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barren Light. Or poke around the donut some more first. And maybe take Petra up on that drink.
How is the verb tense written? Like, is it just another kanji next to it? Or is it implied and it's only spoken that you worry about the verb ending?
What's this?
What's this? There's white stuff in the air. What's this? What's this? Hiragana. Okay. Super bosses. Yeah. I mean, having seen you fight what you weren't yet calling a super boss, that sounds impressive. So these are relic ruins that I'm passing by here. I think this one is the old Zion Visitors Lodge. These are like little mini puzzles that you can do. I could do it. They're not combat challenges, so it's not like me being on Ultrahard is going to actually mean anything. It's time for a Sokoban puzzle, everyone. And also, simultaneously, parkour puzzle. I am still unsure if this game or Assassin's Creed, the recent ones, have better
Store needs some kind of key module.
detection for parkour points. Okay, that's the code. 1705.
There's a code for the locked door in this data. But I still need to find a key module. A crate. This should be useful.
The Pullcaster was a really nice addition. Props on the Horizon team for adding that. Props on? Props to. quite make a tutorial on how to beat the despotic Arsene. Yeah. What have we got here?
Give it a snag.
Got it. So we're gonna go out. Well, is a TPK in Xenoblade better or worse than a TPK in Dungeons and Dragons?
Haven't found a key module. Maybe I should take another look around. That is not the intended way in. Beats me what it actually is, then. Normally there's some very obvious fire gleam or climbing points, a metal flower. I guess adamantine wreath is the name for them in this game, as it's revealed at the Demeter facility. Oh. I'm just a little bit dumb. Okay, gotta find a key for the door.
Have you decided what you're streaming tonight?
There's more of the ruin down here. Where to now? A little more light down here.
It is... Oh, it's a flashlight in her focus. Should be something down here that I was... So I have to get the crate down here through this hole. But what do I need the crate for down?
Well, I can't reach the ledge above now. Guess I'll have to find another way up. Need to create some distance first. Down it goes.
These kind of puzzle box ruins have that mechanic a lot where the
Okay.
ledge you're climbing on
Where does this
falls.
lead?
And then you have to find a box to replace it. They do it once or twice for dramatic effect as well in other places.
The key module. Okay, let's see if this key fits.
And now for the worst
There.
keyboard number code
Looks like this needs
interface
a
I've ever
code,
seen.
too.
This would probably be fine with controller, but
Some
on
of the data
mouse,
I picked up might help.
yeah. I have to enter 1705
There we
on
go.
that. There are a lot of times I've accidentally put in the adjacent number.
What is this thing? Guess I'll hold on to it now. Might find a use for it later.
Where do I check my new game? My champions tokens right there. I need, I think, 125 of these. Let me look at that. I need 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 125 of these. I'm at 4. An hour and 16 minutes into the game. Oh, let's see what we can do. This is a hunting grounds, which I don't feel like doing on Ultra Hard. I may just see how many I get for doing the quests, and then go back, play through on story difficulty, and get, I guess, how many remain.
I need to get off this thing and walk. Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here. First, I could resupply at my stash. Might be worth taking a look around, too. Here's Erend. Looks like he's had a few.
Lighten up, Paiv. You've got it.
Are you in charge around here?
Apologies.
He looks like
no.
Blameless
That would be
Maraude.
Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren
Aloy,
Light?
despite the
I'm
Nora.
here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvin was thrilled.
This is always funny to me. This bit where you've beaten an NPC to their destination.
soldier?
At
Sir?
least this game often fixes the issue where you have to be within a certain range
Commander,
of the
better brace yourself.
NPC. You can't be ahead of them on their tracks. Okay, why can't I just... Yeah, I would totally just rappel down this wall.
How are we to hold?
Much more.
Ah,
Yes.
we appreciate your
Didn't you just give...
both.
Yay for.
Shut up. Why the delay?
That's enough. How many banners do you see?
Sorry, I'm skipping through this cutscene. I haven't
You're
been on
just
this
gonna wait.
playthrough.
Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the third clan arrives and the Tanakh's horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
I don't have to walk through the gates. I can just jump.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Oh, hi, Varl.
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the savior! I don't care if it's the Dowager Queen herself! The gate stays sealed until that horn blows!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's
Orders,
happening?
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
That's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face?
He does.
What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let it through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time. So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't
Big
started.
CGI battle coming
We're
up.
just gonna barge in?
There's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
Okay. Let's see if so I should recognize at least 2 of these from my previous playthrough. The other ones weren't very important in the other one.
That is the line between east and west. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold!
There's Vashav. So he should be the one with the top knot.
She's telling the truth about one thing.
Yep.
She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks
Where's
to save
Katalo?
lives,
Katalo
should
should
we
be
not
here.
listen?
No, Katalo's from the Sky Clan. He's not here yet. Yeah.
One last
This is
favor
the
for a fellow
Sand
marshal
Clan and
before it's taken away.
the Forest Clan.
A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Vashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun. You'll have to forgive my comrades. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines.
Aether,
The source of it all has gone
poison,
west.
sorry,
And I'm the only one who can stop it.
poisoning the
I've
waters
seen
of
the signs.
Poseidon.
And I've heard tales of incredible
What was
occurrences in
the
Meridian. An
machines
army
is
of demons
Festus? We
vanquished
didn't
by a red-haired
mention
champion.
Demeter,
So I'm inclined to
which
believe you.
no, they wouldn't have seen the light yet,
Your task
which is
written
Demeter.
across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tanakh lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hikaru knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner.
There's Katalo walking towards us. Yellow Katalo.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tanakh can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No, the other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
And here come Wadis, and I guess Erend, and Commander Nozar. Aloy could have waited like 7 minutes, but then we wouldn't have gotten additional context.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
And here's Regala.
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Regala. Chief Hikaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hikaro has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Claw Strider.
Lancers, form up!
They're riding machines!
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Ah! Archers! Keep them back! Left flank! To the Karja! Run them down!
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates!
Karja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will! I don't have a shot!
I did say big CGI battle coming up.
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Lancers! Take the center!
Get ready!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge!
What we got here?
Here they come!
Chargers.
Get eyes on her!
Acid's eating away at it.
I do love that your allies throw you ammo in this game. Unfortunately, they do it badly, and you have to go find it most of the time. Warrior bow that does fire ammo. Equip. I know I have one somewhere, but okay, that's gonna explode. That's not where I was. No, stop it. Oh, and there goes his arm.
Just you and me now, Barl.
We've survived worse.
Explosion incoming. These guys are going like acid to explode. It's gonna be an explosion. What else have we got? Right. Another one. Fire bristleback.
Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it.
So I know it goes down after too much damage.
Gotta get through that shield. Here, now's my chance.
definitely is ultra hard, but endgame gear and knowing the combos really helps.
Shield regenerated. Shield's gone. He's vulnerable.
That won't
Give it up.
And now he's fighting in his underwear.
surrender to my blade.
You're not stopping me. There, he's exposed.
Yeah, and there you go, Greta. First real boss fight down.
Your turn. Come down here and face me.
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
Get him to the camp. Now.
If you were watching closely, right after he lost the arm, they immediately switched to his model with it missing, which has the bandage wrapped around it. For that cutscene specifically, where they're focusing on his lost arm, it is all bloodied and messy. If you're interested, that's going to be 1 hour 38 minutes in the VOD to rewatch that, or you can just like, I think hitting J a few times works in normal Twitch.
I'll take you back to the
I
front.
really like this game series. It's amazing. I cannot wait for 3.
I got you.
The way they set this up, it looks like these guys are going to be bad guys, but they aren't evil. They're just kind of opportunistic and maybe a little bit self-centered. But yeah, these guys on screen right now don't very much become major characters. I think they might have a quest line you can get involved in, but it's not important. And there he is in his basically no clothes because I broke the rest off of them. So it has always kind of bugged me about the rest of the game that she takes this, and then there are other soldiers that have that you can fight and defeat, but she never takes a working one off them.
We're still trying
She
to
just
sort out
sticks
this
with
mess. Seems like the Tanakh have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The Marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Voidis, Peshav, a massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tanakh's territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tanakh's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tanakh's territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utara border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
I need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck.
One sec. Sorry. So the Tallneck is one of the really cool robots from here. Let me just tap this and it should swap over. Or ARG. No. Alright, we'll add a new source. Window capture. I do sure love bots. Now, the question becomes, do I have the ability I should be able to mod view that and remove that robot from here. Alright, I'll have to remove that from the VOD. That's about 143. Where is a piece of scratch paper on which I can write? 1 hour, 43 minutes, 30 seconds. Remove spam bot. Anyway, what is on screen right now is a picture of the Lego Horizons Forbidden West Tallneck. I have a model of this thing. I got it for my birthday, and it's gorgeous. It really is. Oh, wow. I need a parts list for that now. Anyway, yeah, so the Lego Tallneck, it uses a lot of snot, as you can see with these build studs right on the side. It's an amazing set. And my one gripe with it is that Aloy's spear down here is not great. So I may have done a thing. I need to add a new window capture. Dud.io. And redesigned one for myself. So, we'll see how that goes. If I ever have another order to make from Bricklink, I'll throw the parts from this on there too. And I think it looks cool. I think it'll go better than the one Aloy has in the set. But anyway, let's get back to digging.
The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
So I should now have enough to 100% complete the skill tree. Not that this is an achievement, I already have the achievement for all the DLC skills. Where to first? Tutorial. Well, not tutorial. Oh, see it. So the gorgeous thing about the tall neck is that it is just entirely a landmark. I have a gorgeous photo of standing on a mountain like down here and seeing a tall neck up here across the game map. It is amazing.
The coordinates from the spire should lead to Silence and Hades.
Let me see if I can find said photo. Let's see if it wants to work this time. If I hit this, it does not. But there we go. This is that photo. And then here is the map. So I was on the mountains, up the base, and seeing this tall neck way up here.
Back up of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The blight, the storms, Regalla's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Here comes blight. You got a strong car on this.
Fire gleam. Let's see what's behind door number 2. More green shot.
It worked! Wow, okay. Guess I can leap off just about any cliff now. Blight's taking over the land out here, too. Something's going on at that camp.
Unknown rebel camp. What? I found these fun to deal with on hard difficulty. Let's see if Ultrahard is just as fun. So these are either a combat challenge or a stealth challenge.
With pens. It might be where Regalla's keeping her machines. I need to find a way to get in there. I could scan the area to see what I'm up against. And tag any rebels or machines in my focus to keep track of them.
Charter. Maker. So what are my objectives on this one? Oh, free the bristlebacks. Okay. So this is one that's going to be harder as a stealth challenge, as I just utterly fail at stealth.
I'm in. I have to clear out this place before I can look around.
Total miss. But you a rock Parker, technically. So I should be able to put some. Come on, where'd my aim go? There it is.
And now it's an angry flaming machine.
You just got shot in the face, and you say, ow. I guess he has a gift for understatement. Does Zelda have stealth mechanics now? I guess it always has, kind of. You're the only one left, buddy. Now you're not. No, not even you. Okay.
A lot of pens, not that many machines. Where'd they all go? Better check in that cave.
Red box, bolties. What is up with my aim? Jeez. Ah, fighter. So this game came out in 2022, I think, so it may have been, you know, inspired by the 2017 release of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This one up. Oh, I just need to on this drawbridge.
That'd be my way across. Looks like there are a couple of weak points. to the ropes attached to the bridge. That's one half of the bridge. But how to drop the other side? There. Bridge is down.
So you need to clear this camp to see that, Ulvin's blasting. Wind Waker? Can you use the sail as a glider in Wind Waker?
So the rebels were keeping bristlebacks here. The machines fell into the tunnel, which must have collapsed as they ran further in. Is that how they got into the Daunt? If I'm going to prove there's a connection, I need to know where the bristlebacks were first seen in the Daunt. There was a Karja magistrate arguing with
Oh, if
Ulvin
you're
back in
counting the
Chainscape.
Korok lead,
Check with him.
then I would argue that, or the Deku lead, then I would argue, in Majora's Mask also has a glider. But with Deku form in the flowers.
It looks like the rebels have a camp in addition to those machine pens.
Oh, here's the camp.
I should see what they're up to.
So this is the stealth and/or combat check that you can do.
Gotta be careful.
On target! Get that intruder! Check that grass!
Okay. Time to sneak my way into the camp despite having been seen. I'm not good at stealth sections, but I am good at abusing enemy AI.
There. Maybe find a way into the camp.
So the point of these is to find and destroy the camp leader specifically. The rest of them don't matter and are purely optional objectives. So usually what I do is I scan around until I find someone marked rebel leader.
So, start looking for her. You got anything? You sure she's here? One sighting's all I need.
Soldier, soldier.
Any sign yet? They didn't think we'd be alert. We still have to find them.
Oh man, I love this AI. Just, if you're worried about the time mechanic, just play Inverted Song of Time as soon as you start the game. It's, you don't technically have to have learned it to use it. Oh, time to go.
Alarm!
Goodbye.
She's trapped here. Shoot her now!
Green shine. Have I mentioned I love the stealth AI in this? So
Over there! You see her?
I've played Sniper Elite, admittedly not on the actual Sniper Elite difficulty, but they're pretty similar to that. It's really hard to make a realistic AI where enemies actually remember where you were and what direction you might be going, and, you know, just computationally it's hard to keep multiple actors behaving intelligently and searching in a strong pattern. So normally if they're going harder, they just make it harder for the player by having them just go alert on a smaller trigger.
She died!
she does, don't let her lure you in.
Get to her!
Relief.
Okay, where is... There's my precision bow. Tag. Tag. What is this from Thunderjaw? Aperture.
Hello.
Branch out! I want every stone turned!
Got you, Outlander! Let's get going!
Nobody else dies but her!
Funny you should say nobody else dies right after I get one of your people.
That's it.
I'll take a limb from limb!
Get back now! So we fight? Fill her with arrows! Make her
Oh, there's the leader. And he already has one of those shields that was supposed to be marking the previous mini boss as a boss fight.
We gotta help him!
On his leg, really? I haven't seen enemies getting cinematics before, I don't think.
One of these structures is a command center.
My head!
Yeah, I'm sorry, but her throwing a bow at me, me throwing a bow at her that she can see, whacking her in the helmet, and just the line, my head.
I'll need this.
outpost is going to be Regala, and I actually forget the name of the leader of the...
Hear me! I was told a soldier from this camp goaded one of the sons of Prometheus into an altercation. You would do well to remember that our allies are responsible for providing the machines that we shall ride to glory. The next fool who interferes with them will be eviscerated and left in the desert for carrion. There will be no second warning. Will that be sufficient?
Yeah, that should prevent your people from butting heads with mine. You have my thanks, Regala.
May our pact lead to victory.
So Regala's not working alone. These sons of Prometheus gave her the ability to override machines.
The leader's dead, which means I should just be able to get out of here. Oh! Oh no, it's someone wearing Blaze. This is... Sorry, this is just gonna be funny. Oh, the swamp area dungeon. Sorry, I saw your message before, but only now have I registered that that's the Deku Palace, which has a really amazing soundtrack. I need to get a new cooling fan for my Raspberry Pi. I think this one's off balance. There's the command center. Oh, there's more things to find here. Cool, cool.
A map of the Daunt. Tracking movement in and out of Barren light. With emphasis on the fort's weak points. Looks like they were trying to stock up on Blaze. Enough to blow up something big. They're gonna blow up Barren light. Not the hole big enough to fit an entire army. So Regala plans on invading the Sundown. At least when she gets an army big enough to do it. I have to get rid of that Blaze.
I shouldn't have glided away yet. I was going to,
Blaze. And just a short ride from the Karja border. There's enough here to take out half of Barren light.
They are kind of inconsistent on the explosive power of Blaze. It is legitimately just a biofuel, so they're obviously referencing Antho. But, you know, that much Blaze and an explosion that big should really not have been enough to take out a fortified position like we started the game in. I guess it started this chapter. Anyway, it's quarter 2, and I'm probably going to have something to do in about 15 minutes, so I think we'll get to the end of the next main quest, or the next step in the next... I can either do the Death's Door thing, or
I need to find out more
and go do that Tallneck.
Stop them from helping the rebels slaughter
So I
their people.
think we might do the Tallneck, and then I'll call it for the day. And unfortunately, I believe Twitch has removed the ability to host people, so I cannot host my good friend in chat, Lasagna Andy. I'm just gonna do it as 2 words, that's easier for me. But, yeah. I cannot host Lasagna Andy, but I can tell you that he should be streaming later today. As said in chat, it'll be a puzzle game, House of Da Vinci, and then a platformer collectathon. Yeah, you go live in 20 minutes. I turn this off. Actually, if you start with the music now, I can maybe use /raid on you. I should be able to do raid unless they've removed that command. So if you start your BRB just as I'm about to sign off, I think /rage would work. Oh! That's not a Sunwing, but it is a Skydrifter. There should be Sunwings around here somewhere, and I kind of want to hack those for the thing. But I'm getting distracted. I was heading towards the helmet. Oh, Plainsong. I am just south of Plainsong.
The light is worse here. It must be Plainsong. The entire tribe's home. It's on top of old satellite dishes.
I was looking for a helmet. So this is probably a Grim. No, this is a Plowhorn. This is before it turns into a Grimhorn, which we fight later in a Cauldron. I don't think I'll do Cauldrons in this playthrough on the Ultrahard, just because I should already have the overrides.
Light doesn't smell any better than it looks. Looks like those three are in trouble.
Be careful, Diet. Protect the harvest. Don't just
Ooh, shock ammo against these guys. I don't have aggressive shock ammo, or long range shock ammo, but I do have short range. And very rapid. Holneck, Cinnabar Sands. Here we go. So the thing with the Holneck is, let me get out of the path so it doesn't step on me, daddy. So, obviously very tall. That's a radar dish for a head that's doing mapping for the area. But the only places you can climb are from, like, the trunk. Not the neck, the trunk. Like, the trunk of the body upwards. So you cannot just climb up the legs. You need to find a high place to get to. And I think I see a conveniently high place. And that looks like a power cell right there. What are you weak to? Shock ammo.
Has to be a way up this thing.
So the blue glowy things are Resonator Blast, which is kind of a thing that's naturally on the sphere from the start of the game, and is a skill you can unlock for doing that jump thing I do on downed machines. And if you hit the Resonator Blast with an arrow, it does bonus damage.
Power generator. That looks dead.
Knowing the lore of this game as well as I do now, I can appreciate that note there about the Odyssey viewing a lot better. Because, like, the Odyssey was a spacecraft that was put in orbit and then just never used. So... them referencing that and being like, we're going to hold a viewing of this Odyssey at the radio telescope. Kinda cool. Let's finish this off. So I shouldn't be able to rotate it, but I need to get to that power cell I found earlier.
Can't climb any higher, but this thing can rotate. I can figure out a way to turn the power back on. I might be able to move things around and find a way up.
Should not have dropped up off that. Down off that. I can English good sometimes. I don't know why, I do just far prefer the parkour systems in this game to Assassin's Creed overall. I don't know which one has slightly jankier collision detection, but I do just
There's the generator. Bet this
prefer how
power's
this
not gonna
game
get running.
does parkour overall. As an entire holistic system that interfaces with the rest of the game. And that's coming from someone who's played Assassin's Creed 4, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Assassin's Creed Rogue, Assassin's Creed... I actually haven't played Valhalla. I played a little bit of the Egypt one, I forget the name of it. It's this console. I went right past the console. Yeah. Rotate. Cutscene.
Error. Disalignment incomplete. Motor function impeded.
Something's in the way. Do you know the way? And this is a very clever reuse of these handholds here, making me go at them from the other direction.
Shear's jammed. I'm still not high enough to reach the tarmac. Tangle the dish.
Oh, I should not be using advanced arrows for that. I could have just used basics. I think actually a lot of my love for the parkour here comes from the big cinematic jumps Aloy makes.
I should be able to get to that tarmac now. Just find the right spot. Looks like I might need to glide onto the tarmac. Just gotta time it right.
Gotcha. One second, I have to check something.
There we go.
And if I now hack the tarmac with admin privileges, I get a map of the surrounding area.
Tarmac send map data to other machines.
So there's Plain Song, and there's a campfire right there to which I can head to save my game. And as we come off of the tarmac, they do this kind of pulse thing that disables the machines in the area to make it safe for you to leave. And campfires function as both save points and fast travel points. The earlier game had a system such that the first game you had a limited resource called fast travel pack, which also exists in this game. But you could collect materials for and then purchase an infinite fast travel pack so that you didn't have to spend any for. See you later. But I'll finish this statement and then I'm heading off too. In this game, if you start and end at a campfire like this, then you do not have to spend any fast travel packs. So it behooves you to get within about 30 meters. I did not mean to quit. I meant to just go to the main menu, but anyway. If you get within about 30 meters of a campfire in this, you discover it and can then fast travel to it for free from any other campfire later. You can also spend a fast travel pack to fast travel to any campfire you discovered from anywhere. So that's a nice feature. Anyway, it's now puzzle games times from a friend. So it's now about time for us to raid Lasagnandi with about 0 viewers. Anyway, have fun with the puzzle stream.